Welcome to Open Hwoarang Lessons. A bunch of lessons have been happening as of late. Not gonna stop. However, new content's on the way. Melty content. Stay tuned for it if you like melty blood. But let's cover the lesson for tonight, and that is Beck's punch parry. Back 1+2. Hwoarang inherited it now, and they gave it to Hwoarang in season 3. Now, this punch parry used to be plus 12, I believe, and then they buffed it to 13? Or I have it mixed up, that it was always 13 this entire time. So again, if we have Hwoarang here, just do some jabs for us. So I'll punch parry LFS 1, you'll see that it's plus 13. And your best option is either always going to be 4F4 or 4-3. But at plus 13, you can also do something like DF1-3. That's about it. There are no other options that you're going to be doing. So we have to look at each option individually. So at plus 13, that means you can either be taking 30 damage, 27 damage, 25 damage, or fine, this 4, right? 17 damage. So it's about what kind of mix-up do you want to enforce, essentially, after doing a successful punch parry. So this punch parry is very, very useful in matchups who utilizes punches a lot. So you already know Hwoarang's rival, Steve Fox. This is going to be very, very useful against the Steve matchup because all of Steve's moves are punches. It comes in handy in certain strings as well, or in certain special setups like Asuka's key charge into ultimate tackle. You can punch parry the ultimate tackle, and she's going. So not much pros and cons to it. It's just about what mix-up do you want the most. I highly recommend just doing 4-3 because it has the highest damage, and you're still at plus 5, so you can still do forward 1+2, provided they don't step it right, because it is steppable, but it's just difficult to step. Or you do 4F4 and keep yourself at RFF at plus 6 and keep them at check with like a down 3-4 or an RFF2 or an RFF DF4 if they're not stepping that. Backlash as well. And of course, if they're really, really afraid of a low, down 1 JFSR into the sky is going to be enough to deter them from ever ducking ever again. And then you'll just be able to keep them from just, you know, in down 3-4 land, the cheese land, the classic. And of course, DF1-3 to me, you gotta make sure you know this to the most of your ability. So again, I made a video about DF1-3, everything you need to know about it. Again, link in the description below. Yeah, I don't know, this is really risky. I don't know if you want to take DF1-3, 25 damage. Of course, this is single-handedly one of your best options. You're going to be, you know, counter-hitting a lot of opponents with it. I don't think I can make the computer do it. I'll try. Jab. Alright, come on. B1 with the cheese. There we go. I'm at a jab. There you go. See, I lose. And then if I also press a down jab or my evasive button. 1, 2. I don't get this. But we're just trying to after. There you go. Back 1. Oh, okay, see, there's an evasive button. So again, you have to really know what happens in that scenario. You don't have a really end-all, be-all type option. I mean, I guess you could do LFS2. But at the same time, that's also 16 frames, so it could still get stepped. Down jab, boom. That's like those are single-handedly your best options in those situations. So of course we're gonna go straight to Asuka to see how plus you are and what kind of buttons you can press after her ultimate tackle. Oh wait, I was supposed to do forward 1+2, right? Ah no, right? She can block. She can block. Right. Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean she can block? She's in counter hit. Ah, the punch parry removes it. Okay, forget what I said. Forget what I said. I thought you still have like a major advantage. So the parry removes the key charge. So even if you do get... So this is just basically to get out of this situation and take the damage and be on your way. Because you don't want to be put in a situation where you get hit by that. She gets all the hits and then she gets the Oki. She's still like that. And she either does DF3, down back 4-3, 2 back 4-3. Again, whatever input that's gonna give her more damage can as well. So it's far better than being put in any other situation. So you want to punch parry out of it. It's your best thing to do. If you can't get the just frame break with a 2 and the flip over with a 1+2, it's very, very difficult compared to a regular ultimate tackle. But yeah, those are a couple of situations. There'll be a couple of strings as well. Like, let's show it. Let's bring... Say you had a read on the Claudio. Let's say the Claudio is not doing back 4-3 at all. And he's always just doing back 4-2 and back 4-1. Most especially if these get delayed, right? Because there are certain strings that you can't parry if they don't get delayed. But for the sake of the video, we're going to be delaying these strings. So I think those are semi-delayed, right? They look a little bit fast. But yeah, you can punch parry these. So it's going to be very, very handy. Most especially if you don't have any other option to prevent. Let's say you don't even want to duck the mix-up, right? Because this is mid-high, and mid-mid. Of course, the mid extension is unsafe. Like, I think that's more delayed. Perfect. So it's stuff like that. That's how useful the punch parry is. So, blab out certain strings, figure out what's what, and how you can use the punch parry to utilize it. Don't go overboard with like the punch parry, right? Because when you whiff this, you're super open. You're gonna get launched. It's straight into the air, and next thing you know, you're at the wall and you're blocking another 50-50 Oki mix-up or whatever. So don't be going around neutral and be like, yes, punch parry. No. I don't recommend it, but if you could make it work, feel free to. But I think that just comes with like a lot of risks. It's more over for really good reads and in situations where a punch parry is more or less, let's say 60% a good option. And most especially in matchups that utilize a lot of punches. So again, Steve Fox. This is kind of designed for Steve Fox. I guess the only downside for this punch parry is it's not really like Beck's, because Beck could do his punch parry in Flamingo, so Hwoarang can't. So you can only do it from LFF, and you can't even do it from RFF either. So make sure you're always in LFF when you do the punch parry. I think that's about all the cheese about punch parry. So again, I've been Frontier, and that has been the cheese for today. What's the next line after that? Oh, thank you for watching.
You win.